Oh, I am live. It's 9:04 p.m. You guys are really quite lucky I'm even live, to be fair. Let me quickly check I'm live. I've clicked on the wrong live there. I just need to check my mic is working well. To be fair, the live is working completely fine. So we're gonna do. Let's do. Do the UK. Do I not have any saved of this already? Because I swear I started some last night. Hold on. No. Not start. United Kingdom, Warrior Country. I did not mean I meant to zoom there, but hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna do one straight pass from this, one straight pass from that one, and then I'm going to look for bless me, visitor centre here. Then we can do a path leading out with this one to there, then all this path is connected. We're gonna start off with stuff like, well, this is like with the where every like guest is gonna want to come for like. So we're gonna have an emergency bunker there just in case. We're gonna have a large hotel over here, but I need to connect that.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Simon. Hello, Simon. Then after that, I'm going to. Well, we're gonna need a bathroom for people who aren't staying the night. So I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, that's good. I'd say that's fine. And it can just stay like that for now because I'm going to go onto this. I'm going to create my first enclosure over here. Do a large electrified fence. So I'm going to do it like this. Just like that. For now, I'm going to get rid of this terrain. See, now we've got functioning enclosure. So I'm going to put in the gate. And put that there. I'm also going to put the hatchery on this side. And then also put attractions, would it be? Yeah, viewing gallery. I'm going to put it there. Do it like that. And then I can do just a straight path. Like this. And then I've just made like first area for visitors. Then here on this path to this from this path could be like a staff only area, like for like all like the areas staff needs to go. except for hatcheries and all that. So I'm gonna go for operations. So science center. An expedition center, because we're definitely gonna need one of them. Staff center, they're small to be fair. I think we're gonna need a player medical facility. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that there instead. Put that in there because it fits literally like perfectly. And then the medical facility can go here instead. So path. 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 We've got like a staff area, a visitor starter area, and now our first enclosure is here. Oh my god, we have literally every dinosaur. We can put whatever dinosaur we want in here. Do you reckon I put a Therizinosaurus in? Let's start off small. Something normal. We'll start off normal, a Carcharodontosaurus. We'll start off with a normal Carcharodontosaurus, and then we'll, like, you know, up it after. Hold on, which one is it? Is it not? Do we not need a research facility? Response facility is the same thing. Hold on, if we put this back here, it's out. Not only is it out the way, but we can path it like this. I think. If I perfectly get this. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that for a starter. 2 Carcharodontosaurus. They've got a large appetite. Lovely.
Mackay shit game, I might quit.
Minecrafter shit, yeah, I might quit.
It's pissing me off.
It's pissing you off. You know what, valid. But I'd be fine with you swearing, but can you not swear because I'm sat downstairs? And my mum's not in here, my dad's not in here, but they could come downstairs at any moment. Anyway, we're starting off with a simple Carcharodontosaurus. Carcharodontosauruses are legendary in my books. Legendary Carcharodontosaurus. Simon, pack it in. Anyway. So they want 4% water, 48% open space. They want prey.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
So they want prey, which means I'm just gonna live prey feeder right here. And then we can, with their like forest.
Growing heart, flushed face, smiling face with heart
no,
eyes.
Simon, no,
flushed face, loudly crying face. Flushed face, smiling face with heart eyes, thumbs up, loudly crying face, thumb.
They also need
2 hearts, winking face, growing heart, smirking face, unamused face, relieved face, growing heart, unamused face, relieved.
I really hate you, Simon.
Hand, smiling face with heart eyes. Flushed face, face blowing a kiss, victory hand.
I don't remember how.
See no evil monkey, weary face. Relieved face, smiling face with heart eyes. See no evil monkey.
Carcharodontosaurus.
Grinning face with big eyes. Flushed face, grinning face with.
And by the way, I'm sorry for anyone who's watching this and getting annoyed. Because you can blame Simon Junior Pro for that one.
With big eyes rolling on the floor. Laughing, grinning face with smiling eyes. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Smiling face with tear. Grinning face with big eyes.
Oh my god, I'm so good.
Just mute it.
They've already got 100% comfort.
It's only me, pal.
I mean, for when I post this on YouTube, I'm absolutely legendary at this game. I've already got them 100% comfort. I reckon that is solid. And you can see them both from here, I think. You can see at least one of them right there. Simon, hi Simon. You're the only people in the you're the only person in live, so I'll give you the honour. You can pick the next dinosaur. What dinosaur do you like, Simon? What dinosaur should I put in my park? I'm gonna give it a big enclosure.
Let's see what you have.
There's literally every single dinosaur in the game as an option. Literally, I'm being dead serious. Every single dinosaur in the game is an option. I'll prove it in a second. I just need to go connect this path and finish the enclosure.
I-Rex.
T-Rex? Or Indominus for it. T-Rex or Indominus. It's pretty hard to tell if that's a
Let it
typo
kill
or not.
everyone.
Indominus? Indom sound. I guess we're going big. Although, I am going to, since we're doing an Indom, I am going to replace this fence with heavy. That's just the gate, so I can't. Upgrading here. Upgrading. You all have Simon to thank if this part goes terribly wrong. Right, where is it? Where's the Indominus?
Did you grind to get everything?
No, I literally have only just loaded this. Is it this, Simon? This Indominus? That one? Mm-hmm. I guess we're getting an Indominus Rex today, guys.
Yes.
Starting it off big. Well, not starting off big, because obviously there's the Carcharodontosaurus. Indominus Rex Indominus synthesis is done. It needs water, prey, open space, forest. Alright, so let's start off with simple.
Now let it eat the people
forest.
up.
I'm not going to let it eat my guests, Simon. How else? How would I earn money then? I want a good store. That's it. We also need prey and
Wait,
water.
so you got all the stuff for free?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm doing sandbox. Yeah, I'm doing sandbox, so I'm going to do all the water over there, and then I'm going to add a live prey feeder, like right next to the hatchery. Oh, lucky, I kind of like this park so far, you know, look at this. It's kind of beautiful, to be fair. It's majestic.
I think
Right,
you might need it to have more room.
Simon, are you ready? Simon, are you ready? No, this is more than enough room, Simon, I think. Simon, are you ready? Tell me when you're ready, and I'll release it.
Open it, open it.
Bet.
Open it.
Here we go.
Open it. Open it.
The Indominus Rex. Woo. Okay, that big boy.
The Indominus Rex remains my most inspired creation. Nature can create a dinosaur.
See, 100% comfort. What the hell, Simon?
To do so,
why are you calling the Indominus sexy, you weirdo? Can you see it through here? Stupid slide. Yeah, you can see it right there. That's chilling.
The end result is a hybrid dinosaur that is both beautiful
Cause it kills.
and deadly. An alpha predator.
Right, this time,
predators.
I'm going to pick a quite
So
nice
treat it with
dinosaur.
the care and respect
No,
it
not replace.
deserves.
We can totally replace, actually. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to do one of my favourite dinosaurs of all time. And if anyone's wondering what that is, it's the it is the Carnotaurus. Because Carnotaurus, genuinely, love it. It is
Toro.
literally my favourite dinosaur. Yes, Simon, Toro.
Yet knew it.
I absolutely love Carnotauruses. I reckon if I put that there and I get this path, I reckon I can just barely fit this through there. Yeah, perfect. Right, where is it? Carnotaurus should be right there.
Cause you have a profile on WhatsApp ASIT.
We're getting 5 of them. Needs water, sand, prayer, open space, and security. How much open space does it need? 48. I reckon we could make this a bit bigger then. I reckon we need to make this a bit bigger. Right, perfect. Now it should have enough.
Watch out, they might be incest.
And we can also put a viewing gallery there. And boom. Look at this so far. How's our Indominus doing?
Wait,
What?
is that the right wordic?
Yeah, I'm really not sure what you were on about. So we've got Carcharodontosaurus, we've got the Indominus, and we're about to get Carnotauruses when I've done this. So they want 5% water. They can have we can put their water over here. I reckon that's enough. They also want sand. So I can literally just painting it all as sand.
Oh
All
well,
of it.
I just wanna see everything die.
Right, so it's water, sand, prey. We can put some prey in.
That sound like an emo, what the fuck? Trust him, not emo, guys.
Right, sorry, I'm back now. Dad walked in. Carnotauruses. Oh, look at that. Where's the other two? There's one. The other two. There's the other one. Right.
Nice, a Carnotaurus. You could recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head, which give it a real rock and roll appearance. Those powerful legs can get this dinosaur moving as well, so probably best to stay out of its way.
Right, Simon,
This dinosaur
you're the
is
guest.
so
It's time for you to pick another dinosaur. With the plane. Do need more room though. Is there a way for me to get more room in this?
Indoraptor.
Indoraptor. Right, Simon. Right, let's do the Indoraptor at the end, because that's a really strong one. So let's try do that at the end.
That used to be my favorite.
Used to be your favourite. What's your current favourite, Simon? What's your current favourite?
A good question.
What's your current favourite?
Ma. HMMMM.
Right, I want to path to this one. And then just in case people need the bathroom after, in case of emergency, we can have a bunker here.
Ick.
can also have a bathroom. You don't know. Right, just name one random dinosaur. Literally, just get a dinosaur. First dinosaur that comes to your head, say it. Oh yeah, we've got loads of room for dinosaurs. We can go all the way over here. Simon, what's the first dinosaur that comes to your head?
Rexy is a fitty, you can't lie.
You want to put T-Rex? I want to put T-Rex. I'm wondering if that's you saying
Yai.
but I'm putting in a T-Rex. Right. So I don't want to make the enclosures too big, realistically. Just want to make them a good size. Just like that. We can also put the classic gate there. And a viewing gallery. Now Simon, next, after Rexy, we're going to do something a bit different.
Get a game and make a fat ass battle arena.
Oi, see if you can live stream that, because I honestly want to see that, you know. I might do that in a future stream, to be fair. I might do that in a future stream, in all fairness. Thanks for the free ideas.
I'll try it how to.
I know exactly how I would. But I know exactly what dinosaur I'm going to put in next. I know exactly what dinosaur I'm going to put in next. But first, we've got to bring in the T-Rex. I'm really liking that park so far. We've got the Carcharodontosaurus. We've got the Indominus Rex. We've got 5 Carnotauruses.
Wait, so if you do sandbox, you get every dino?
If you do sandbox, you get every dino. Yeah, you do. And then we're about to have a T-Rex. We're having 2 T-Rexes. They want water, sand, prey, and forest.
Bet.
So let's put 2 of these because there's going to be 2 of them. It wants sand, so we're doing sand. It wants a bit of water, so we can...
I'm gonna make my Xbox blow the fuck up.
So we just need a bit of forest. See, can we make any more sandier than that? Because it doesn't really look like sand. No, we can't.
So if I'm grounded, you know why.
If I'm grounded, you know why. If you made your Xbox explode, I'd expect you to be dead, not grounded. Honestly. I'm letting them in. They're coming in.
There isn't a more iconic dinosaur than the T-Rex. Even people who don't know the difference between herbivore and carnivore know all about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And when you see her up close, feel her gaze, you understand why the T-Rex was the ruler of the Cretaceous period.
Right, well, the reason I said we're doing different this
time,
you know
Simon. There is a bug under the tracks. You gotta look under it.
Hold on, let me delete this. Is it? Is there? Get up! Oh, there's one stood up here. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Oh, I can see what you mean now. I find that to be quite inappropriate of you to mention, Simon. I don't care if there's a lot of menaces.
You are Eli, why are you looking at it as?
Bro!
Eli, I.
Is it too hilly? So I don't know why it's saying terrain constraints.
You Minga.
Piss off, Simon. You were literally the one who suggested it. I can do that, yeah. I can do
Rolling
this.
on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Hold on. Could we possibly move
Idiot.
that? No, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Enclosures, is that the lagoon hatchery? Right here. I've never done this before, by the way, so I'm probably gonna get the lagoon a bit wrong. Enclosures. I've already put the hatchery. Where's the viewing stands? Ah, there, lagoon viewing
Sorry,
stand.
what did you say? I was making cereal.
Don't really remember now, to be fair. You not paying attention is literally really rude. Like, excuse me. I'm putting a viewing stand in every spot I can. Look at that. Be a lot of paths though, which means it's going to be really annoying to build. There we go. Simon, which dinosaur do you think I'm about to do?
Yo.
Right, what I'm going to throw out here, I'm going to do the Mosasaurus. But about the Mosasaurus, how much hurt my leg? The Mosasaurus, actually, guys, the Mosa actually isn't a dinosaur. It was just a really large marine reptile. And this really large marine reptile was actually one of the dinosaur's fears. So it's not a dinosaur, but it's just a common mistake that really annoys me when people say it, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you.
Bro, I'm lagging TF.
Oh! It's big, by the way. Look at look at this. So it needs open space, it needs shark, and it needs security. So for food, I have to destroy this, I think. I'm going to put that there. Perfect. Now I've just got to wait 30 seconds then I can unleash the Mosasaurus.
You can add declarations underwater if I can remember.
Yeah, I know you can. But I don't really need to. I'm gonna get myself
Give me 2
out
minutes.
How do we get myself out the water? Oh, no, I'm out. Yes. So you get yourself in, and that's... Give you 2 minutes. Right, guys, I'm on... While Simon... I want Simon to see this cutscene. So I'm going to wait for Simon to tell me he's back. And while you do, I'm going to give you a current tour of the park. And then if he's not back by then, I'll just flood you all with dinosaur facts. I didn't even realise guests were here. But, so there is... Starts off with the visitor areas. So, bunker, hotel, visitor centre, or restroom, all that. And over here you'll find the staff areas, which I don't know why people are at. There's the science centre, the expedition centre, the player medical facility centre, the staff centre, and then, yeah. If you come over then and you come over here, you'll be able to see the two Carcharodontsauruses, which were actually the first dinosaurs to enter my park. So then you come over here, you'll be able to see the one and only Indominus Rex. Well, the problem is I don't know where it's gone. It can't... Oh no. Oh no. How did it get out? That's not good. I'm gonna have to get you there. But I'm not really sure how he got out.
I'm back.
I'm not really sure how this has happened.
What have I missed?
The Indominus is somehow not even in its enclosure. I do not know how that has happened. I'm lucky I brought everyone on a tour while you were gone, Simon, because I've just bloody learned the Indominus escaped. And can he Thank you.
Oh.
Bloody hell. Now, I'm going to finish off the tour because I might as well now. And then, now, if you come over here, you'll find all 5 Carnotauruses. Awesome, right? That's my favourite dinosaur. Come over here, find Lil Edie and Big Edie,
I told it to do that.
aka the 2 T-Rexes, who have bollocks. Lovely, right? And then, over here, you will find the one and only Mosasaurus.
Eli, bro.
Yeah?
Again.
What? Do what again?
Really?
What again? Oh, that! And you know what?
So when people come to the park, they want to learn something, sure, but they also want to be entertained. And this marine reptile, the Mosasaurus...
You looked at its vagina.
A showstopper. If the T-Rex
Anyway.
is the ruler of the dinosaurs on land,
I mean,
then the Mosasaurus
the first
holds
ever
that title
discovered
over
dinosaur
waters.
was the
Make sure
Argentinosaurus.
this animal is a
Which means
premium attraction.
it was the first ever one discovered. We've got to give it some appreciation. But first, I'm going to create some transport. Because I kind of need to do that, to be fair.
Fanny/pussy.
I'm on 4.5 stars in all fairness. So I'm going to do a monorail station.
And actually all dinos in the park are females.
Why has it got a bloody penis? Yeah, Simon. They're not all females. Are you
Apparently in the
stupid?
film.
Yeah, that's the film, though, bro. Learn. Learn. So I'm going to take it from this side.
Mate. Shut up.
And then, that is their lack of transport issue resolved. Going right over the really actually cool Mosasaurus. Love Mosasauruses, even if they're not dinosaurs.
Get back to crashing out at FN, lil bro.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this here. Don't think it's ever going to fit in that. Hold on, what if, hear me out, I remove this water here. Then I doubt it, I really doubt it, but then would it be able to fit?
Remove the water.
Never mind, there's a fat rock in the way. Go way to, like, delete that rock, yep. There we go, rock deleted. Let's see, can the hatchery fit now? I mean, in water.
Are you dumb?
We don't have any room over here.
Oh, you did it, NVM.
Yes, Simon. NVM. Bullying man's ways. I reckon if I do that, I'll be able to just barely fit in this hatchery. I'm really confused on where I can put this hatchery. I'm going to have to make this enclosure a little bit smaller. Even if I hate to do that, I'm going to have to. This is like the only spot I'd put the Argentina. So. I'm pretty sure, actually, the Argentinos are herbivore. So I don't reckon it'll be too bad. There we go. We've got a hatchery in. Now we have to figure out...
Wait, you do know you can deliver dinos?
Can you? How?
You don't always need the bay.
How? So I'm low-key trying to figure out right now how I'm gonna get this path done. Buddy, even touching the fence there. You know what? Do you like? What do you guys think? Right, I want to see every single time these things say they like scavenger. It's scavenger. What is scavenger? Oh, I might put about to put a Spinosaurus. I'm going to put a Spinosaurus in after. Archaeornithomimus. Oh my god, I love that. An Argentinosaurus isn't even in this, so I might as well just make it no.
Right, so you make a dino in a different bay, then before you release it, it should say near the release button, it should say deliver or SMTH.
Ah. So you're telling me if I put like Archaeornithomimus in this, I get all these.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Water, ground, fruit, and forest. Somehow that means I can delete this and make the enclosure once again bigger. Yippee yippee you doo yippee yippee doo dah. So they want ground, fruit, and forest. So I'm gonna start off with some forest in this half. And then in this half we're gonna have some ground fruit. I'm pretty sure they also wanted some water. So I'm gonna put some water in the middle, separating the two little bits. Now is that it? They're also gonna want some food. Don't know what they eat, so I'm just gonna put in every feeder from it. Except for the prey one.
Yay.
Well, they're not a carnivore either, so it won't be that. Probably be piscivore feeder then. And then now. Ah,
It says
you are
under the release
right.
button.
Yeah, I see, Simon. Yeah, I'm gonna rush that. Because what I am about to do is I'm also gonna put in some ankylosauruses with them.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset being transported.
Here come the Archaeornithomimuses. Did I not put ankylosauruses in there? Oh no, I put them in this one.
Asset has been transported.
There was a lot of controversy about dinosaurs being the ancestors of modern-day birds before this one was introduced into the park. It's an Archaeornithomimus. I think it puts some of those arguments
Ike that cause I used to watch. You know Gaming Beaver, yeah, I used to watch him when the game first came out.
I know Gaming Beaver. Bloody hell, that Archaeornithomimus is fast. I love Archaeornithomimuses. He's in the middle of the water right now, you can barely see him because of, stuff. But, in fact, you know what? Silly me, forgot to even put a gate so people can get in. I also forgot to put a viewing gallery.
That's how I knew the battle arena.
Confirming asset delivery.
And the way it's everything of. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 dinosaurs in this area. Meanwhile, in this one, I only got 3 different species.
Asset in transit.
We've got Carcharodontosaurus. We've got the Indominus.
Bro, me fucking Jurassic World F2 is done, and I'm not even allowed on. Rakisen.
LOL. I've done my Carnos. I've got Carnos. I've got T-Rex. I've got Archaeornithomimus and Ankylosaurus. And over here, we've
Asset
got...
delivery confirmed.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. The Mosasaurus. I'm just a fire, even if it's not a dinosaur.
Once
Yeah, let's lower 3 of the stands. I'm gonna lower 3 of the stands.
Raptor pack, raptor pack, raptor pack.
Raptor pack. Now, this next area, Simon, is gonna be the biggest and the scariest dinosaurs. Right, are these transports nearly done? Hold on, I might as well just go in my phone until they're done. Believe me now.
Asset delivered.
How long have we even been live? Because I'm actually having fun doing this. Been live for 45 minutes. Even mad.
Transporting asset.
Hi Simon, have you heard? On the PS Store now, you can pre-order Jurassic World Evolution 3. And when I get the money, I will be pre-ordering. I did not mean to open that. Whoops.
Asset transportation complete.
If this game is fun as
They call this the
Isn't it about?
Ankylosaurus. I call it an armored ball of walking, breathing trouble. Still, some might call it charming, amusing, delightful. Each to their own.
Bloody hell, are they still open? Close them all. Bloody hell.
well, you'll prob get it for free.
Delivery.
You'll probably get it for free.
Asset transportation.
Right, what are we doing now, Simon? You know what we're doing now?
Has commenced.
First off, we're going to place down a shelter, a bunker, and
Asset transported.
a restroom. Right, Simon, we've got a lot of room here. Right, so you wanted a raptor pack, didn't you? You wanted a raptor pack. You know, I'm chilling. I can FW a raptor pack. I don't mind that being in my park. I'll add a raptor pack gladly. No, that's too big. That's
Blue
too
Charlie
big.
Delta and Echo.
Delivery.
So we need at least 5. We need at least 5.
No, just do one by one.
What? Just do one by one. Nah, I'm just gonna hope I get at least 5, to be fair. Now, in this area, there is 3 dinosaurs I want. And we're starting off with the Velociraptors.
Or just do all blue.
Got 6, that's good enough. They want water, prey, and forest. So what we're going to do is we're going to do water here. And we're going to do prey.
I said blue unique.
We're going to do some prey. There, we've got some prey. And now, we release the Velociraptors. I'm having a look. What even is this modified genome thing? Oh, boring. Right, let's release
Going to blow you up.
Let's release the Velociraptors.
Put IT as blue.
Everyone knows I have a
What's
soft
this?
spot for this dinosaur, the Velociraptor. And they get a bad rap as far as I'm concerned. But if you imprint early enough, you can make real connections with them. Other than Claire,
You,
raptors
my
are the most
friend.
intelligent partners I've ever had. And like her, They could kill me in the blink of an eye.
You can be blue.
That's a joke.
I want blue, I want blue, I want blue, I want blue.
You are blue. You, my friend. You can be Delta. You can be Charlie.
Bro, you know you can put the skin on, you know.
You can be Delta. Oh no, it's still Eckhart. No, I think I've already got Delta. I think we need Eckhart still.
Read the bloody message.
What message? The one we said you can get the skin. I already know. But the thing is, we've got to heavily focus on this next dinosaur. Because this next dinosaur is one of my favourite, personally, in the whole franchise. This next dinosaur I'm about to add is not only dangerous.
Voice crack is crazy.
Not only is this dinosaur dangerous, but I think you, Simon, yes you, are going to love it. We are going to be adding the Spinosaurus.
Oh well, like what it is.
It is the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus. I am adding it to my Jurassic Park. Oh,
NVM.
That was a fire song. What did you think it was going to be, Simon?
It's a Spino. Fair.
Only one Spino, because they're kind of scary. So it needs fish, water, open space, and forest. So it said it needs quite a bit of water, so I'm going to add about that much. It said it wanted quite a bit of fish, so we're going to add quite a bit of fish. We're going to do 3 just for this one dinosaur. And it also wants forest, so we're going to add a bit of forest. 20 seconds and then we can let it out.
I thought it would be Indoraptor TBF.
Nah, Indoraptor's nearly here. The Spinosaurus.
Okay, even I have to admit that this next dinosaur is impressive. The Spinosaurus is perhaps the largest of carnivores. Of course, I'll never get close enough to one to see for myself, but that's why
There's 3 more dinosaurs I want to add and not much space. So I really need to think through how I'm going to do this. I can add like one over here. If I do it like this. I can do one here. Now, this next one, Simon, I'm going to be honest. It's another one of my favourites. I know I'm doing a lot of my favourites right now. But I think everyone loves this one. Like, I don't think I've ever met someone who don't like this dinosaur. I'm gonna have to find it actually. I think I'm gonna have to move the hatchery. over to here.
What is it?
You're gonna find out in about a second. I'm just... I'll give you a clue, Simon. It was a big part of Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion had a lot of this dinosaur. I'm gonna give you a moment to guess. I'll wait for you to put in your guess.
Sorry, I disconnected.
Are you disconnected? Hold on, is it even here? I need to find it. I don't see it in this list.
Giga.
No, I don't really see it in the list. Hold on. Ah, that's why. I think it's part of an expansion pack, so I won't have it. So, if we do have a Giga, we might as well just do that then. Which we do. We might as well just do a Giga. Giganotosaurus. Oh, we're getting two. Two. Water, prey, and forest. So there's some water. There's some prey. And here is some forest. You know what I just remembered? I put live prey feeders in the T-Rex enclosure. The T-Rexes use carnivore feeders. Now they should be able to eat properly. I was going to do the Therizinosaurus, by the way, Simon. But I don't know where it is. So I've got water. Did I add prey? So water and forest I did add. Prey I did add. So let's get the Giga in here. Yes, Simon, I was going to do the Therizinosaurus, but it's not here. I'm not happy about it.
People often confuse this animal.
Oh,
Yeah.
if that's part of the Dominion pack.
T-Rex.
Yeah, I know.
Look similar, act similar, and both have
Figure
that
that out now.
everything within their field of vision thing working for them. This dinosaur is also fast. Bottom line, if you find yourself running from this biggie, you've already made a fatal mistake.
That's what I need to do. I don't need that. I need a hatchery though, so I'm going to put that there. And now, I'm going to add the, where is it? Indoraptor. Figure out what it wants. Water, rock, and prey. So right here. It wants water. So I'm gonna add this little bit of water. It wants rock. And it wants prey. It's over here. Via airlift.
En route to pick up the asset.
And then, Simon, I'm going to give you the honours of picking that dinosaur or whatever. If we have room for another one in this little area here. I'm going to be honest, I don't think we have actually any room anymore.
Transportation
Actually,
complete.
The Indoraptor.
yeah, it could
This
go
is a
there.
dinosaur created with a
There.
purpose. It can even see in the dark and uses echolocation to find its prey. Now,
The Indoraptor.
nature might eventually have
Allosaurus.
created the Indoraptor,
Allosaurus.
but I got
You.
there first. Is it dangerous?
Prod.
Yeah, I know where the Allosaurus could go without a
Then
thing.
so is science.
Last time I recall, Carnotauruses in Dominion liked was Albertosaurus, not Allosaurus. But I do like Majungasaurus, so they can go in with them. Where are the Majungasauruses? Majunga.
On the left.
Left? Ah, there we go. I was gonna put a few Majungas.
You
in
have gone
quickly.
past it.
I'm just quickly popping these in. They're like rocks, so I might as well add a few rocks.
ONVM, that was meter.
Yeah, that was a Metrocanthosaurus.
Not much.
Perfect. Indominus is there.
It's dinosaurs like this, the Majungasaurus, that can really be a handful. It's short, stocky, and lives for the hunt. This is also one of the only dinosaurs we know of that may have engaged in cannibalistic behavior. Nothing like having your friends over for dinner.
I reckon that's quite a big enclosure, to be fair. Right, so you wanted to add the Allosaurus, did you, Simon? Let's add that then. Where is it? I don't think that. Oh, no, it's there. Found it. By the way,
NHN.
Simon. By the way, Simon, your little delivery tip has saved this. Because the amount of dinosaur we wouldn't be able to fit in because of the hatchery problem is insane. Again. So it wants water, prey, and forest. It's basically the exact same as every other one. Only need a small... So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put the live prey feeder. I'm going to put 2 over here. And it also wants forest, which I can just... Perfect.
Asset to be collected.
We are pleased to welcome an Allosaurus to the park.
Commencing
realising.
asset transit.
I'm gonna need to add a viewing gallery. I don't know how I'm gonna add this one.
Asset has been delivered.
Every dinosaur that's recreated is important, but some also capture our imaginations. The Allosaurus is one such animal. It is believed that in its original environment, it was squarely at the top of the food chain. I'm interested to discover if that's true, given the opportunity.
I have no idea. Where's that log one? Here.
Asset
A
delivery
log viewing
confirmed.
gallery in here. There. And that viewing entrance can go there. And the tunnel can go from there to there. Perfect. We found a way of getting a viewing platform to the Allosauruses, so that's that issue resolved. Hold on, how big is this little area? Oh yeah, we'd never fit a good enough enclosure in there. I reckon we could get one in there though. Oh yeah, we can easily get one in here. Savouring literally every little bit of grass I have for this park. I also just realised I didn't do a gate for this one. It's a classic gate for that.
What you adding?
Can I get? Yes, I can get classic gate. What am I adding? I'm not really sure yet. My idea is to just look through all the dinosaurs I can add and see if there's one I want to add really badly. Hey, don't Carnotauruses like Albertosauruses? Where's Carnotauruses here? Right, Carnotauruses like Albertos, but the Majungas like Albertos. No, yeah. Maybe it's just that one though. Let's just check
If they
this one
do.
just in case. Majungas like Albertos. Right, we'll add some Albertos into here then, because I want some Albertos. Right, no more dinosaurs in this one after though, because it's starting to get a bit packed in this one.
No.
What? No, what?
Toro does.
Toro does, oh, that's good enough.
This is the Albertosaurus, so named because it was
I
first
think.
discovered in the Canadian province of Alberta.
Yeah,
This animal is a
I know
smart predator
Carno
that
does.
relies on its rows of sharp
Can't believe
teeth.
I've got a
Oh
spider
well.
in this park.
Exhibit pack behavior,
Yeah, oh
which
well,
is very
innit, oh
exciting
well.
to witness, as long as you're doing so from a safe distance.
What should I add next? You know what? Ceratosaurus looks pretty cool.
ESTV was on streamboo.com. Remove the
Simon,
space
you're a
at
moderator. Can you get rid of them?
1 NZ.
Water, prey, and forest. As always. The usual. Water. Thank you, Simon. This is why you
It's
are a
okay.
moderator. And then prey.
Banned him as soon as he sent it.
Lovely.
Asset collection request.
Lovely from you. Lovely moderating from Simon. Got some... What did I add? I don't even remember what I had anymore. I did anymore. Let's see. Oh, Ceratosauruses, yeah. But now we've got Cerato. Look how packed this area is in all
Hey
fairness.
bro.
Asset has been transported.
I reckon I could fit
Now
in.
this dinosaur is something special. Well, they're all something special.
Okay,
But this one
nothing.
stands out because of the horns on top of its head.
Raw.
It's called Ceratosaurus. It kind of looks like a slightly smaller T-Rex, but its bite is probably about the same.
Do you mean obstructed by a heavy fence? So it's just supposed to be there. What, it means a different one.
Asset transportation in progress.
I think, yeah.
Transportation complete.
Fence is small. Fence.
My fence is small. Where? Realistically, I can just put this. And then they're in view, aren't they? Hold on. Not that one. Not them. Them. Yeah, they're in. You can see them. You can see them. Literally, physically, no room in this area. I maxed myself out in this and this area, but specifically this area. Look at this, bro. So in this area, we've got the Indoraptor. We've got Allosauruses. We've got Giganotosaurus. We've got Ceratosaurus. We've got Spinosaurus.
Hood Park TBF.
We've got Velociraptors. We've got the Mosa. We've got the Ankylosauruses and Archaeornithomimuses. We've got 2 T-Rexes. And then you got over here, we've got Albertosauruses, Carnotauruses, and Majungasauruses. Over here we have the Indominus. Over here we have, where is it? Here, we have Carcharodontosaurus. And then, I have room for a bit more enclosures over here. Perfect. That's a pretty big enclosure, I'd say. Get rid of all that.
So you know how you said you made a new axe like time ago on it, so you can get money from it. Has it worked? Like it was time ago but still.
Honestly, it half worked. Have I got a 5-star rating? Oh, I've got a 5-star rating. Right, Simon. Let's have a look through these and say, what dinosaur are we adding? Could do Dilophosis, to be fair. Do we add... no. Already got Giganota. Don't need Giganota Spinosaurus.
Right, well, how much did you get, Ike? Don't get a lot from VADs.
Like a tenner maximum. Pentaceratops, Parasaurolophus, Pachycephalophilus, Catorosaurus. I'm not sure what to put on in our park, to be fair now. I know exactly
Not
what
that
I want in
bad.
my park. I know exactly what I want. I want Baryonyxes. I love Baryonyxes. Ooh, we get 5 Baryonyxes. Right, so fish, forest, rock and water. It wants forest. It It wants a bit of water. It wants some fish.
Yeah, I was gonna say that before the march.
So I got rock, I got water, and I got forest, and I got fish. Right. Baryonyx are ready to be delivered. I'm pretty sure. In all fairness, look how many dinosaurs are in this park. This park is like an actual cook. I've been working on it for an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm kind of proud of that.
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, this is amazing. A baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning out a suitable habitat for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to study, we can find out for sure.
1 hour and 16 minutes actually.
Yeah, sure.
Asset delivery.
Sure, bro.
Asset being transported.
So this is a nice little enclosure spot. I like this little one.
Asset
Be easy.
delivered.
It'd be like pretty easy to put like what? Yeah.
Asset in transit.
Let's just think. You could put like a nice little herbivore
Delivery
here.
has been completed.
But knowing me and you, Simon, we're gonna end up putting a carnivore here in a second. Huh. Got to go around. Bloody hell. How are we supposed to? Oh, we're gonna have to move this, aren't we? Yeah. I'm literally fixing it now. Shut up with transport rating low. It's kind of, in all fairness, it is kind of hard doing, you know. Bloody. No, I've actually got rid of bloody path. Monorails are so annoying. Slow down, bro. There we go. Actually, I also need to get rid of random monorail bits now. We've got that. And now we can put in that. Right, Simon. We've got to have a good think here. What dinosaur are we putting in this next thing? You know, what could we do here, Simon?
Sushi.
Sushi. Hell is a sushi? It's a Suchomimus. You mean Suchomimus? That's literally the only thing I can think of that like sounds similar. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm listening. I need to listen to something for a sec.
Suchomimus. Yes.
I'll add a Suchomimus in a minute, Simon. I'm just going to get a drink.
You dipshit.
Right, Simon, and if anyone else joined while I'm gone, I'm back. We're now adding Suka Minuses to our park. Water, sand, forest, and fish. So we need to add water, sand, forest, and fish. I think we should start off with sand. So we need water, sand, forest, and fish. Water. Well, there's the sand, water, forest, and fish. So now we've got some water. Now we can add some fish. There's the fish. Water, sand, forest, and fish. Right, now we need forest. That's what we're missing. There we go. Came to me eventually. There we go.
Asset collection
All
request
4 of them.
received. Transit has commenced.
And we're loving this park so far in all fairness.
Asset transported.
This dinosaur has a skull similar to a crocodile's, and a disposition that isn't that far off either. The Suchomimus originally fed on fish and small prey. Let's make sure it doesn't expand its diet into two-legged animals wearing collector t-shirts.
Transportation underway. Asset delivered. Transporting asset.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this.
Asset transportation complete.
And then we're gonna have a classic gate here. And we're gonna remove this path. Put it down here. And then we'll add it back there. Because then we have enough space for a viewing gallery. Where we put it in like that. I have a feeling, Simon, this next one has got to be something good. You know what, I'm feeling Triceratops. We've not got much herbivores, and it's a classic. We really just might as well. Water and forest. That's literally all I want, really. So just water and forest. There we go.
Heading to collect the asset. Collecting asset. Picking up
Pretty well,
asset.
there's a lot of Triceratops. This bit is easily my favourite. We've got Velociraptors, Spinosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Allosaurus, and even got
What
the
can be said
Indoraptor.
about the Triceratops? This is one of those dinosaurs that really defines our business. People want to see them, and we want to share them with the world. Don't let that fearsome appearance fool you. Those horns are mostly for defense and impressing other Triceratops. This animal is an herbivore. It can be a star attraction or a security nightmare if it turns those horns on our
they're
fence.
fighting. Do Triceratops, what's Triceratops like? Ceratopsid. What's ceratopsid there? What's ceratopsid for those? Let's have the Pachyransaurus.
Asset
Pachyransaurus.
has been delivered.
Do the P. Pachyransaurus. Do I not have it? Let me think of another one then. Could do the Nasutoceratops, I think it's called. Nasutoceratops, yeah, it is available to do. All 5 of them are available. Simon, are you there?
Transportation underway. En route to pick up the asset. Asset transported. Assets in the air.
So it's far forward, I can bring it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pursuit of Ceratops to the park.
I want to have that every time down, so
Asset has been
whatever, I'm just going to
transported.
delete the expedition center and move this way where that is.
Asset being transported.
There we go. Now it has to be exit. Yes!
to the park.
So we've
Asset
got
delivery
everything there.
confirmed.
Do you see any resemblance between the Nasutoceratops and modern-day cattle? Look closely at the horns and their relation to the eyes. It's clear to me that as we bring these animals back to life, the connections between the past and the present sharpen, and along with it, our understanding. This is what my science is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pursuit of Ceratops to the park.
Delivery complete. Transit has commenced.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pursuit of Ceratops to the park.
Transportation complete.
In aviary, so we can have at least one of every dinosaur. I think it's just suiting we put the Pteranodon.
Asset in transit.
And after this, we'll have like a full tank basically. Water rock, rock in space, water rock in space. Yeah, if he wants
We are pleased to
water, it
welcome
doesn't really
the
matter.
Ceratops to the park.
Wants fill.
Delivery has been
Is shallow
completed.
water, you idiots? Good enough now.
Asset has
Well,
been
it's
collected.
literally shallow water. What is this game on about? There we go. Water. Rock. Rock is the other one I wanted. So there's not really much we can do to get. Great.
Confirmed.
And then we're going to free the pteranodons into
The more I've studied these animals, the more I've noticed that there's a fine line between fascination and fear. Prehistoric flying reptiles like the archetypal pteranodon have captivated my imagination since I was young. Yet there's something about these creatures that makes me feel somewhat cagey, shall we say?
What lucky dinosaur is going to get this massive enclosure? I'm sorry, look at that. To do another one of them logs. That's right. I got that. I do like myself a Captorosaurus in all fairness. After this, if we do that area, we can get some Dilophosauruses in as well. I want to quickly check my Twitch isn't glitched, because if it is, then I've not seen a single one of Simon's messages in ages. Or is he just not typing? No, he's just not typing. So it wants forest, meat, and water. Okay. So we can get some water. So we can get some meat in now, actually. Let's just add 4. And it wants some water. And it also wants to, and then it just wants forest. So we'll just do this for that. And then release them via airlift.
Collecting asset. Heading to collect the asset.
Saurus to the park.
Commencing asset transit.
to be able to fit a viewing gallery into for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
And Dilophosaurus, I've already planned this Dilophosaurus.
Asset transportation in progress.
Prayer, water, and forest. What time is it? I do not have long.
Delivery complete.
You successfully introduced a new dinosaur, a Proceratosaurus. This animal is instantly recognizable by the colorful crest on its snout. While smaller in stature than some of the other predators, it is not a dinosaur to be taken lightly, let me tell you.
Understood. Adding task. Request acknowledged. Transporting asset.
Now we're gonna have this little area. Probably for a Brachiosaurus. And we're gonna do a little enclosure for some Compsognathus. And then I reckon that's a good. Then I reckon that'd be a good spot to end off. Some attractions. The gallery can fit right in the gap. So should we do this? Some Brachiosaurus. I think putting a Camarasaurus and an Amargasaurus with it would be quite smart. We can upgrade the amount of dinosaurs. Not only can we get upgrade the amount of dinosaurs we get, but we can also
Transit has commenced.
yeah, you know what I mean. Tall nut
Asset
forest and water.
transported. Transportation underway. Asset in transit. Asset has been transported. Asset transportation in progress. Acknowledged. Transportation complete.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, has a distinctive neck frill it can expand when it senses danger. It's also been known to spit into the eyes of its prey, blinding it before it goes in for the kill.
And the Amargasaurus in this. Then it's like a, like a 2-in-1.
Asset has been delivered. Asset transportation underway. Asset transportation complete.
Well, what have we here? It's an Amargasaurus, according to the paperwork I have in front of me. Another interesting factoid. Its long neck meant it probably liked to feed on the taller branches of trees and such. At least that's what it says. Guess we'll find out, huh?
Asset delivery confirmed. Delivery has been completed.
Sources.
Asset being transported.
Which means if we find a little area for Compsognathus, we take it. Well, it's not a big dinosaur,
Asset transported.
so this area can work perfectly.
Assets in the air. Asset delivered.
What?
Commencing asset transit.
There's a really loud bang from above me. What one has low health?
Asset has been transported.
Over here.
Asset has been
Isn't low on
collected.
that on Triceratops number 1. Triceratops number 1 has low health.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased.
Delivery complete.
Known as the chambered lizard, the Camarasaurus impresses with both its size and its blunt snout. It prefers to live in groups, a challenge, but one I'm confident you can handle.
Okay, what we have here is a Brachiosaurus. It has long limbs relative to the rest of its body. And what makes it really unique is that it's a warm-blooded
The
dinosaur.
last dinosaur. The last
How
dinosaur.
amazing is it that
We
in
will be
bringing
adding.
these dinosaurs back, we're also learning
The
so much about
Compsognathus.
them.
You know, we're gonna put these there. They're just like really light, these ones. So they want meat, sand, and water. And they also like sand. And they like water.
Asset collection request received.
I think there's only one more dinosaur I could
Asset
possibly
to be
want.
collected. Confirmed. Setting additional task. Adding to the list. Transporting asset.
It's like a small gap I could put in the dinosaur.
Asset delivery confirmed.
I physically ran out of room.
The Compsognathus is a small predator, but don't let its stature fool you. It can be a ruthless hunter.
Transportation
So finally,
complete. Transit has commenced.
right here we're
Confirming
gonna
asset
put
delivery.
the Cryolophosaurus, and then we are done. Done. Hold on. Why is everything? Why are only two Triceratops low health?
Ladies and
Asset has been
we are
delivered.
pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park.
Asset has been collected.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park.
Delivery has been completed.
Yeah.
Asset transportation underway.
Water, prey, and forest.
Asset transportation complete. Asset in transit.
Water.
Delivery
And
has
then we
been
just
completed.
and it's just
Compsognathus to the park.
Transportation underway. Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset. Transporting asset.
and that's our Ceratops
Asset
losing health.
transportation in
And
progress.
Amargasaurus losing health.
Asset has been transported.
What the hell is going on?
Asset transported.
This is a Cryolophosaurus, one of the more colorful members of the collection. It's a carnivore. So take the
Now
necessary
the last,
precautions
now this
and
is
don't let its
actually the
looks
last thing.
deceive you.
Even if I see something I want to add now, I'll just wait until tomorrow to live stream more of this.
Confirming asset delivery.
And we've got a dead dinosaur.
Assets in the air. Asset requiring collection.
Who's dead? Who died? Why is everyone over here losing health?
Transportation complete. Commencing asset transit.
I've literally sent the medical people over there multiple
Asset
times.
transportation complete. Asset has been delivered.
There's two bloody more.
Talk about the opposite of subtle. And I don't mean Owen. No, this is the Chasmosaurus. It has dynamic coloring and these large openings, called fenestrae, in a frill that rises above its head. This is a dinosaur that says, "Look at me." So, maybe a little like Owen.
Asset delivery confirmed.
And then the Largosaurus.
Assets in the air.
So I'm gonna go over here.
Delivery complete.
Start. Now I'm gonna say
Being transported.
this is the end of this stream. Thank you all for watching. But actually, I'm gonna give you all a quick tour first. So you start off over here with the visitor centre and the arrival point with all this.
Asset delivered.
So you can either go first, go this way to the Pteranodon enclosure. So it's a very lovely Pteranodon enclosure, by the way, must I say. Or you could go over here the same way to see the Triceratops and Pseudoceratops and Chasmosaurus. Or you could go this way to see the Suchomimus. And if you go further up past the Suchomimus, you'll find the Carcharodon, not the Baryonyx enclosure this is. Then if you go this way, then you'd find the Carcharodontosauruses. Which are bloody awesome. If you go this way, instantly find the Indominus. So I don't know why I've accidentally put an Amargasaurus with the Indominus, but that was my bad. Stupid me. Then over here, the Brachiosaurus, Amargasaurus, Camarasaurus. And over here, you'll find the Procatosauruses. If you go further up this way, you'll find very little Compsognathus. They're very tiny. And who's dead? I'll look in a minute. Then you'll find Carnotauruses, Majungasauruses, and Albertosauruses all in the same enclosure before you go to the second area, where you will find two T-Rexes, and Kylosaurus, Archaeornithomimus, and the Mosasaurus. Now the best part of the whole thing, we have the Raptor pack including Delta, Velociraptor number 5 because he's not named, Echo, Blue, and then there should be more but I forgot to name them I think. Over here we have some Cryolophosaurus. Over here, my favourite in this area, we have the Spinosaurus with the Giganotosauruses, Allosauruses, and the Indoraptor. Look at him sneaking up on his prey. No, never mind, he's just roaming. Who died? Oh, I'm not really surprised they died.
En route to collect the asset.
You know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this stream. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I think I know exactly what I'm going to do next stream. Next stream is most likely going to be about building Jurassic Park, but with only carnivores, and I'm going to try to include every single carnivore I can include in that area inside of that park in the next stream. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.